What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning. Welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, August the 16th. I'm sitting right next to one of my really good friends, Scott Bradley.
Paul.
Carpet One, good to have you here,
Thank
Scott. We've been talking about environmentally friendly issues in improvements around our home. And one thing that you can do if you want new flooring is consider Cork flooring. Now, when I think of Cork, I think of the cork that goes into the wine bottles, that to the top of the wine bottle. Cork is a renewable product, isn't it?
It is. It is renewable. It's natural, and I like to challenge my assumptions every once in a while on what things are and what they mean. And
so
I was surprised.
Like cork is the bark of the cork tree. They harvest the bark off the tree to make the cork flooring. It does not kill the tree. The tree continues to grow, and 10 to 12 years later, the bark can be harvested again, and it can be used.
That's right.
Okay.
Those trees live for decades.
Yeah. And you brought along some samples of this, and this really looks like authentic wood, but this is cork.
That's right. Your top layer is a cork surface, and they have digitally printed hardwood looks.
Yeah.
To the cork, because a lot of people don't want their floor to look like their bulletin board.
Yeah. No. What one was this? This one is.
This is kind of a natural.
Yeah. And if you're listening on the radio, what we're showing these different looks of the cork that actually looks like real hardwood floor.
Yes.
What is the benefit of having the cork instead of the actual hardwood floor?
Well, with this product here, so cork is a lot easier to stand on. So your sit-to-stand fatigue, leg fatigue, and it has a little compression.
It doesn't have to be nailed down or glued down.
Yeah, this does not have to be nailed down or glued down.
You just lay it down, and it's what's called a floating floor.
That's right.
Yeah, and then if you don't want the wood look, you've got the cork that looks like it is a tile.
Yes, and that was the one that was my newest update. And we've got several others that are pretty fascinating.
Yeah, keep in mind this is all environmentally friendly. It's renewable. It's renewable flooring, and it's recyclable too.
Yes.
And it lasts forever.
It's biodegradable. You can refinish these and recoat them.
You can.
Cork, yes.
Okay, and that's when you talk about our environment, that's important. If you want more information on any of this, you can give them a call at Carpet One. Just tell them you heard about that cork flooring that's renewable.
But we use cork for a lot of things, Paul.
Okay, not just in the wine bottle, but you use it on the flooring.
Lots of floors.
All right, and what's the phone number?
573-449-0081.
Okay, I learned something every time you come out here, Scott.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Scott Bradley. All right, now we're going to talk about youth mountain bike teams. And I want to introduce you to Mike Burden and Angela Peterson. Good to have both of you here.
Great to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Tell me about the mountain bike team.
Well, we are a 6th grade through 12th grade team. We're a youth development organization, and bikes are kind of our tool for that development.
Yeah.
So it's anybody can come, whether they're super experienced or really have no experience at all. And we have great programming to coach them through those skills and help them build their knowledge, build their confidence, and get out on single track, having a great time riding trails.
Now, you mountain biking. Where do you do mountain biking here in central Missouri?
We actually have quite a few trail systems in town. We practice a lot at Cosmo Park, There's a trail up there called Rhett's Run. We ride at Rockbridge State Park.
Okay,
which
that's
super
hilly.
popular.
Yeah.
Yep, some hills, definitely some rocks, and everything. Capon Park has some great trails in it. There's a loop system called the Moon Loop over in Mark Twain National Forest. So we have quite a few spots that we can go ride trails here.
So what is considered mountain biking?
Great question, because you don't necessarily need a mountain, right?
Right.
Basically, it's riding on single track. So a single track.
What do you mean single track?
Single track is a trail that's only wide enough for one rider at a time. So you'd be single file. And sometimes that can be really smooth and flowy. Usually it's through the trees and in the woods. Sometimes it can be quite technical, having lots of rocks that you have to navigate through up and around. And so mountain biking can happen all kinds of places, even in Kansas.
Okay, when you talk about mountain biking, does it have to be on a trail, or can you just, do you ever just ride through the woods?
Well, most of the trails are through the woods, yeah. So that's.
But I mean, they're a trail.
Yes.
It's an actual trail.
There's specific mountain bike trail systems built, and they're built in a way that protects the land, lets you explore it, and also with like the rain systems too, so that trails just don't get washed out when storms come in. So they're purpose built for mountain bikes.
Yeah. How many people do you have in the club?
So we have.
You call it a club?
Sure. Yeah. Club team. Yeah. We've got 30 kids right now. We would welcome more. And we have about 20 coaches. They're all volunteer coaches. So people come when they can. And, we're a young team. This is only our third year of having a league in Missouri. But nationwide, there are more than 30 states around the United States that have these leagues. And they just are continuing to grow. I think there are more than 20,000 student athletes around the country.
What is a mountain bike? Is it different from just the regular bike that you ride?
It is. Mm-hmm. It is. A mountain bike will have suspension on it, so like shock absorbers. And some mountain bikes might have only a suspension fork on the front of their bike that's attached to the front wheel. And then some mountain bikes will also have what's called a rear shock in the back of the bike. So there is a specific style of bike that we call a mountain bike.
if you're just riding a bike, that's not going to work. Just a regular bike is not going to work for the mountain bike.
Correct.
You have to specifically have a mountain bike.
It is a mountain bike, and that's for a couple reasons. One, when you're riding on mountain bike trails and they're rough and bumpy, the suspension smooths it out a little bit.
Okay.
And then they also have much wider tires that are really grippy. And those are like the two key features of the mountain bikes.
Okay, and I guess the gears, they have more gears too?
They will, yeah.
Okay.
Better for climbing.
All right, if people want more information on this, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to our Facebook page, Como Raptors, find us there, or they can email me at comomtbinfo@gmail.com. And just seek us out. We practice Mondays and Wednesdays at Cosmo Park.
Okay, and they can show up then?
They can show up, yeah.
Okay, Mondays and Wednesdays at Cosmos Park, what time?
6 to 7:30.
6 to 7:30, show up. But if you want more information, Como
mtbinfo
@gmail.com.